Hey guys, Rachele here with Amethyst Ascension, and today what I'm going to be doing is another shout out video. So, because these are usually a little bit longer, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 this time. I'm just going to get on with it. So the first one, and keep in mind, none of these are in order or anything like that. They're just, you know, what came in my head at the time as I was going through my list, or what was up higher on my list that I haven't already talked about, you know, given a shout out for. So then I just wrote them down, and I have my links, and then I just copy and paste it into my description. So the first one I really wanted to talk about, and she does not really have a tiny channel, and most of you that are probably over here have already seen her channel, but that is Dawn Michelle over at Boho Tarot. Oh my gosh. I love her channel. I love everything she does. Solely, of course. I love everything that she does. Everything that she touches just is gorgeous. It's beautiful. She is, she really, how do I say it? She really, her channel is very appealing to me because she is very much the artist. She's not just into tarot, but she's very crafty and artistic, and she's very inspirational, and I just love watching everything that she does. And her deck collection is phenomenal. And her journaling is inspirational, to say the least. I don't really have a whole lot of talent there, so it's fun to watch that kind of stuff and take inspiration from it. So yeah, definitely check out her channel if by a tiny little chance that you haven't already seen it. I highly suggest it. Another one who has a smaller channel, she's pretty new, but you've probably seen her around supporting a lot of other people. She has done maybe 20 or 30 videos now, and that is Jade over at Tarot Your Truth. She's really new to tarot. I think she's like maybe 6 to 8 months. There's Sully. Maybe 6 to 8 months into the tarot. So she's really new in her journey, and she's got a beautiful collection already, and she does mods also. So I definitely suggest, I'm going to put links to everyone's channel down below. I definitely highly suggest going to her channel. Yup, I know. And giving her some support, okay? So the next one that I wanted to talk about is Heather at the channel Yarrowen. She's also a fairly new, and there's Sully, he can wait a minute. She's a fairly new channel, I believe, also. I've only seen a couple of her videos, but I highly suggest it. So please go over and check out her channel and give her a little bit of support. Another one is, her name is, I hope I'm pronouncing this, Adri or Adri. And her channel is Witchy Woo Woman. She has got the most awesome collection of like crystal skulls, and I mean just crystals. And I think she also makes some homemade stuff, and she does drumming, and she has like drumming videos that are just wonderful. And I think she made her drum, I'm not sure, but definitely check out her channel. Hers is like around 200 and some, I think. Okay, another one, give me a second, let me let him in, he's right by the door. So another one that I wanted to talk about is Courtney, and her channel is called Erie Covenant. Now she is a new one that I just started watching within the last maybe 30 to 45 days. I'm not a good gauge at that because I watch so much stuff I honestly forget. But normally what I'll do and I've said this before, if I haven't watched you in a couple of weeks, you know, then I go to your channel and I kind of stalk it. Well, that's what I did with her. Sorry, I'm trying to keep an eye on Sully too. Troublemaker Sully. But she's got a lot of really cool stuff. Information about different gemstones and I believe there's gemstones. Stuff about different types of demons. Witchcraft in general. I'm not sure if I've seen too much, and she releases quite a bit, but she's under like 100 subscribers, I believe. So her content is very interesting. So I highly recommend everybody go and check it out. The next one, hi Bubba. The next one I want to talk about is Kim over at Medium That Rocks. She does a lot of tarot stuff, a lot of tarot reviews. She does, I think she does some mod stuff. She does a lot of VRs. That's how I came to her channel, was through a VR. She's just got a sweet personality. She's got a beautiful smile. I just highly recommend, you know, checking her out. Another one is, and this is a brand new channel, I believe. I think it's like a month old. I think she's only got like 10 subscribers. So we definitely need to go over and give her some of our support. And her name is Cynthia. And her channel is WyllowBeth. That's how she pronounces it. But it looks like Willowbeithe. So I'll put it down below. She's done some unboxings and a lot of like witchy stuff. Hers is, I think she's got just a handful of maybe 7 videos. She's just getting started. So I love giving support. Another one that is not a small channel, and this, what, Bubby? Let Mama finish this. Go on. Let Mama finish this. He just wants to hang out. He wants to be a star. You want to be a YouTube star? Look in the camera. Looky. Look at the camera. Okay. That's Heather Carter. I was thinking I had already done one, but I guess not. I was going through making sure I'm not doubling, because I think I've already done that a couple of times. But she's got a great channel. I think she's got going on 800 subscribers, I think. So she's not tiny. She's a larger channel than mine is. But she's got a lot of great content, a lot of tarot stuff. She's also witchy. She's got a lot of good topics that she talks about, and she does a lot of VR. She's just really active in the community as far as joining in on hashtags and stuff like that. And she does recaps of her previous month, and she reads a lot, and you know, she shows the decks that she has, which are really nice. She's got good stories. So please, if you haven't, which you probably have, but if you haven't, please check out her channel. Another one that I wanted to mention, and I have mentioned her before, but it was my first shout out, which was really lame. It was so impersonal. I just was trying to keep the videos down, and it was during the 7VR 7 days when I was doing that hashtag, and I was like falling behind, and I was just trying to get everything in. So it was kind of a lame shout out, and these are better, because I'm also explaining why you should go and check them out from my perspective. So I wanted to mention her again. She is a newer channel, but she's grown pretty fast. I'm not sure. I don't think she's a year yet, maybe 6 months. I could be wrong. I don't know. But that is Jen over at Jen's Balance Tarot. She has a beautiful collection of tarot already. And I think she's been doing tarot about the same amount of time as me. Maybe like, actually it's going to be close to like 2 years for me in October, I believe. October is going to be 2 years. So I'm not sure what hers is, but I think it's around there. And she seems to have a really good grasp on it, which is wonderful. And she's just a very warm and inviting person. Very positive. And Soli, come on, my love. She has a lot of good content on hers, and she does VRs, and she's a wonderfully supportive person. So please go and check out her channel if you haven't already. Another one, I didn't even realize until I seen Y's channel, or his shout out with his last 7 days, 7 VRs, that I had not really, other than Y, been putting any males in this. Granted, it's mostly in the tarot community and what I watch. So far, it's all been mainly females that I've watched. So I didn't want to leave men out because there are a few that I really watch, that I really like. So one of them is Modern Metaphysic Man, and that is Dustin. He has an awesome collection of tarot decks. Very intelligent, does a lot of reading, a lot of physics, and sacred geometry and actual reviews. I mean, he does in-depth reviews. So definitely check out his channel. And he's not a small channel either. I think he's like 1,200 or so. But yeah, if you haven't by any chance checked him out, please check him out. Another one is, I've really enjoyed watching hers as well. Her, and that's, let me just say, it's Jessica Starr, TheStoryWitch. She does like book reviews and touches on, certain topics like the red tent, which I find is really cool. She does tarot stuff and tarot journaling, and she's just, oh my gosh, she's so creative and she's beautiful. I mean, it's like you can see a glow on her. She's just always smiling, and I really enjoy her channel. So please go and check her out. Another one I want to mention is Jeff at Tattooed Spirit. I started watching him, I think, a little bit before Tarot. Is it Tarothon? I can't even remember the name of that. The 24-hour thing that Simon put on. But it was really then when I really took notice of his channel, because he was doing A Course in Miracles. That's what he was talking about during that. And it just sounded so friggin' interesting. I ended up buying the book. Have I started it yet? No. Because I've got like, I don't know, 10 books that I'm currently reading, and I just don't have the time, but I want to get to it. But what I like about his channel is, for one, he's just really passionate about, what he's talking about. And that just draws you in. But at the same time that he's passionate, he's also very well-spoken, articulate. He's just, I just feel like there's, he's also a spiritual hypnotherapist, and he does his therapy with the tarot. Probably everyone watching this has already heard of his channel, but just in case you haven't, please go and check him out. So another person that I wanted to do a shout out for, and you've probably already heard of him as well, and he's got a little bit larger channel, I think like 3,500 subs, and that's Brian Cormack Carr. Brian he makes me smile every time I watch him. He is a wealth of information, but he does it in such a way. I mean, he's a great teacher. And he is just a, I think he's also like a spiritual coach or something along that lines. I'm not 100% sure. And he's also doing like tarot and chakra, that kind of stuff. And there's other stuff that he's talked about, like non-dualism, and I'm not even going to try to talk about all the stuff that he has talked about because I probably would mess it up. He's very articulate too, very intelligent and very informative and fun. One of the videos I watched of him, there was a bee. This is funny. There was an actual bee and he was running around like a little girl almost. Because, I mean, let's face it, who's not going to run from a bee, right? Nobody wants to get stung. So, but I think the next video he made, he said the bee won or something, won that round. It was so funny. So definitely check out his channel by the slight chance that you haven't already. And another one I wanted to mention, I think she's got a smaller channel. I think she's pretty new, maybe a couple of months old. And I just recently seen her. I've only seen a couple of her videos. She does like readings, I think, tarot readings and psychic readings, I think. And that's June's Tarot Journey, and that's June. She just recently did one on Jeffrey Epstein and whether or not she thought it was, you know, suicide or whatever. So definitely check out her channel. She is a sweetie and she's very supportive. I've seen her also making comments and stuff. Another one I wanted to mention was WyllowWynd, the Thrifty Witch. Now, and that's Jen. She has, I don't think she's ever been over to my channel, so she probably won't even see this. But, and you have probably, anybody that's here on my channel has probably already heard of her, but I tend to not go to so many live videos anymore. That's just really not my scene too much. But something about Jen, she is such a warm and just a loving and giving person, and she gives and she gives and she gives, and she does all of this stuff that's tarot related and witchy related, and she has like set days that she does it, and she has formed so many relationships, strong relationships, you can tell from her years on YouTube and the things that she does. She's got like I mean, I do Reiki, but she does Reiki, and she's got this bowl that she puts names into, and people say I need healing and all that, and so she does that on top of, you know, working full time, and she's just a beautiful, wonderful lady, and I'm sure probably most of you have already heard about her, but if not, go and check out her channel and her lives and her other videos. She does stuff for beginner witches and tarot, learning tarot, and stuff for the different, you know, the Wheel of the Year, the Esbats and Sabbats, and just all really good. And then the last person that I wanted to talk about is Jillian, and that's at Forest and Fawn Alchemy. She is pretty new, I believe. I think that she's got maybe, and she's very new for me, I think she's maybe got under 200 subscribers. She's a beautiful lady. I believe she's been doing tarot for, maybe she said 30 years. Maybe something to do with yoga as well. I can't remember for sure. I also seen her from a VR. That's why I love VRs, because you can meet so many people and learn so much about them, and that introduces you to other channels. And at the same time, if you're a new channel and you're looking for content, do a VR. That's a perfect way to get yourself out there, already have something to talk about, And then at the same time, getting other people to see you because they want to also join into that VR. So, yeah, she's got a great channel. She's got an awesome collection of tarot cards, and she does tarot readings and unboxings and all that. So, yeah, definitely please go and check her out. And I'm just going to leave it at that. I'm going to put all of the names and the channel links down below. And thank you, for watching. And please check out all of these other channels and give them some support if you haven't already. And yeah, sending you love and light. Bye-bye.